Hello Aries, welcome to your May 2021 reading. This is a reading for Aries Sun, Rising and Moon sign. It is a general reading. If you would like a private reading with me that's going to be specific to you, then you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. So I've been meditating on your energy, my lovely Aries. There is I feel like there's confusion. There's a need to make decisions and not knowing really what decisions to make or what direction to take. I feel like there's, I'll do this. Oh, no, I won't. I'll do it this way, or I'll do it that way. No, I won't. There's this inability to make a decision, to make a choice, and not keep changing your mind about something that you're needing to do, you're needing to put in place, you're needing to act upon. It can be work, can be a relationship, it can be personal decisions. You know, will I move? Will I won't move? I won't move. I'll stay here. Will I go for a promotion? Will I change jobs? Oh, yes, I will. No, I won't. So you sort of, from one moment to the other, you're swaying between doing something and then no, maybe doing it another way is what I'm getting with you. I have drawn a card for you from my Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, and this is going to provide for you the overall energy that is you're working with in May, and the card that you got, the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life, trusting that the nourishment, the substance, your needs will be met by life, by the universe. They're there for you, and being strong, digging deep to get that nourishment, that trust that what you need will be provided. I'm going to read for you out of the Oracle book, because it gives such lovely explanation and such beautiful words that are so relevant. So the essence of this card, the Tree of Life, is a sacred symbol throughout the Americas. Its deep roots reach into the lower world, the unconscious, while its branches reach to the heavens, to the source of destiny. To be whole in your life's journey, it's important to have deep roots and high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots will fall in the first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. The invitation that's being asked here is to find health and balance in your life. Reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. If you are too much in your thinking head or in the world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and physical body. If you are caught in mechanical doing and you are feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's longings. That's going to certainly help you with your decisions. So let's have a look at what's going on with this month. Okay, the first card you've got here. It is really about, it's really going to ask you, my lovely Aries, to get in touch with your intuition, get in touch with that how your body speaks to you. When you're making a decision, when you're making a choice, when you need to decide something, how's your body speaking to you? What does it feel like? What is being whispered in your ear? What's coming through in your dreams? Using all of those elements to help you move forward. It's not about being in your head and trying to balance out the logic. It's about feeling it with your intuition, with your gut, with your heart space. Standing proud, standing strong, standing firm. Don't allow fear to influence you in any decisions and choices you're making in May. You've also got the Eight of Swords, which is really, really interesting. It's a time for stillness. It's a time for stillness. It's not a time for filling your day with distractions. It's not a time for being active, looking for distractions, keeping busy. It's a time for stillness. This is the cicada, which is in its chrysalis state. It's waiting to be transformed into a butterfly. What transforms it into a butterfly is all the situations that you've been through, all the obstacles, all the challenges that you've been through plays a part in how you emerge, how beautiful you are when you emerge, who you are when you emerge. It shapes you. So nothing is wasted. Nothing happens to you because, oh, it's bad luck or other people are doing this to me. It's not. It's what is shaping you. Those challenges were put in place. They were there for a purpose. This is you in the chrysalis state. It's a time for stillness in the beginning of May. It's a time for stillness, getting in touch with your intuition, hushing the self, finding that balance. And how interesting is this? You've got the Six of Wands. You've emerged as a butterfly. Now what we're looking at here too is the spirit animals this month. And what this deck is going to bring to you is the spirit animals, the energy that they bring to you. This is part of your totem for the month of May, these animals. If you Google spirit animal meanings, they will give you the meaning of each animal and the energy that that animal brings to you, the wisdom that that animal brings to you. So you've got a chrysalis, emerging as a butterfly, leaving the difficulties behind. It's a rebirth. It's a re-emergence of you. You've been shaped, you've been molded, you have changed. And so there is this re-emergence of who you are in all your beauty, in all your glory. So there is a time of stillness in the beginning of May. There is a time of digging deep with your roots in the tree of life, really going within and finding that balance, finding that peace before you re-emerge as this beautiful butterfly, so that you can fly to heights, you can fly off. I like that. That creates justice, balance. You've got cats. You've got cats. What energy do cats bring in your life? They are very independent. They are very self-assured. They can look after themselves. They are discerning. So this is what's being brought to you. Now you've got a black cat and a white cat. This is the conscious and subconscious self. This is the bringing together of the conscious and subconscious self, unifying yourself, not being at odds with yourself in making choices and decisions. Finding your strength, Aries. It's about finding your strength in the month of May so that you can move forward. You can make the decisions that you're needing to make without this changing your mind and, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. It's finding that self-assurance and that strength and that balance. Justice is about balance. It's about non-judgment. Non-judgment, being in a neutral space, weighing things out and coming to a conclusion that is neutral. So you're not lusting after an end, a particular end. You're not lusting after an outcome. You are simply collecting your information, collecting your data, finding that balance and coming to a conclusion, balancing out your subconscious and conscious self. What are your inner desires? What does your mind tell you? Let's find balance, Aries. It's about finding that balance. It's interesting. You've got the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords is about an inner battle. It's about having that inner battle. This is a grub, a worm. Now, worms have no beginning and no end. You don't know where the head is. You don't know where the tail is. You chop them in half. Well, you don't. Which end is which? You don't know. It's about having no beginning and no end, and having that. It's cut in half. So there's this division. There is this fairness. This is the Judgment card. There is this fairness. So the result is going to be balanced. The result is going to be fair. There's going to be some challenges that come along the way with the choices that you're making, but don't fear them. Don't fear them. Make those challenges. I'm going to draw another card for you, Aries, to see what are the challenges for Aries. What are the challenges? What is it? What are the challenges for Aries? It's, you know, what you're going to experience in May, I'm hearing for you, is that you will be challenged, but only to find your own strength. Find your own strength so that things come to a close and you're moving forward, taking with you what you have learnt. Taking with you, there's a completion of difficult times. There's a completion of working out where you're going, what you're doing, what is your purpose. You're going to discover a lot about yourself in the beginning of May, very early in the piece, very early in the piece. It's going to cause you to walk away from something, walking away from something that you're choosing to walk away from. This is you. This situation doesn't suit me anymore. I'm moving forward. Now, that can be a relationship. It can be work. It can be a living situation, living environment. It's going to be different for all of you, but you're moving away from something that you're ready to walk away from. You found that inner strength, and you've outgrown that. That no longer suits you. So there's some decisions that you're coming to here, some conclusions that you're coming to here. And if you're honoring the self, if you're going to honor the self, it's going to have a very good outcome. You're going to have climbed that mountain up to its icy peaks, and then it's the downhill. It's the easier journey once you make your decisions, once you clear out what no longer serves you, once you move on from, and that can be behaviors, attitudes, old patterns, fearful thinking. It can be all sorts of things. It can be a situation, a physical situation, a living situation, a relationship, a work environment, different for all of you. But once you make that choice and decision, and I feel like you will be making it, a lot of you will be making it within that first 2 weeks of May, where you come to that realization of this doesn't suit me anymore. And you're on the downhill, down the mountain rather than trekking up the mountain, and it's going to have good results for you, good results of abundance, of financial abundance, of abundance in happiness, in growth, in moving forward, in things coming together. I feel like you're going to be more discerning and have that ease of moving forward. It's going to be really good. If you come to that realization, if you understand that you're the tree of, you've got strong foundations, and the canopy is reaching up to the universe to get that information, to get that assistance. You're not doing this alone, but when you make those choices, things are going to be falling into place for you pretty amazingly. It's going to have good results. So honoring the self, honoring your true path, honoring your journey is going to, anything that doesn't suit you, anything that is deceptive, anything that is behind the scenes or reading between the lines, the sun shines light on everything. It all comes to the surface, and there is forward movement from that sense of being stuck, that sense of being stuck. Then you've also got the Three of Cups. And, the Three of Cups is about, there's a new dawning. There's a new dawning. When the sun comes up, there's a new dawning. See how these cards connect? There's a new dawning. There's something to sing about. There's celebration. There's colour. There's, look at the colours. There's growth. There's colour. You've got tree, birds in your tree. There's life in the tree. There's life in your tree. There is celebration. So you're celebrating something as May proceeds. You're celebrating something that you've worked towards, and you're going to start seeing results. What are those results? Are these ones okay? Let's draw a card to see what that is. But there's a new realization for you coming in May. A new opening up, a new dawning. The Queen of Cups. So make sure that you stay in tune with your intuition, Aries. Stay in tune with your intuition. Listen to how your body speaks to you. Listen to what's coming through for you. self-nurture as well. Don't forget to self-nurture as well as nurture others, but don't forget to self-nurture. That's going to be very important for you. Then we have the Mother of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Snake energy, transformation. This is the energy of transformation. And see, this is your totem pole. Your totem is coming together for you in the month of May. Really important. Look up, the spirit animals on Google it and see what energy these animals bring to you. But the snake is about transformation. But this is about, the Mother of Wands. This is about being very protective of your ideas, being protective of your passion, being protective of the choices and decisions you're making. Don't allow others to come in and take the wind out of your sail or try and convince you to do something different. You need to stand firm in your convictions. Protecting eggs. The eggs are your ideas, your dreams, your desires, what you want to hatch, how you want your life to be different. The Wands is about your passion and your purpose. This is really telling, this card. It's absolutely beautiful. So you need to really stand firm in your convictions here and be very protective of your ideas. If you are launching a new project or launching a new business or launching a new product, play your cards close to your chest. Really protect your ideas, because this is a time of transformation. The most dangerous time is at birth. When the baby's being born, that is the most dangerous time, from the whole gestation period to actually being born. Your ideas are in that birthing period. So be protective, be discerning, be mindful of who you talk to. Beautiful. You've got a stork now. A stork. What are the storks traditionally? Bring the babies, don't they? Storks, you say to children, the stork brings the baby, delivers the baby. Isn't that that's just what we've been talking about. See how they connect. What does a stork bring? What energy does a stork bring? It can take flight. It's about being balanced. It's about balancing their weight in the currents of the air so that they can fly. It's about you being balanced, finding that peace, finding that balance, being centered, so that ideas can come to you. Ideas can, this one, thank you, can unfold for you. It's quite an interesting month for you, Aries. There we go. The Page of Cups, new emotional beginning. You're going to start feeling differently. You're going to start feeling more balanced and more at peace. Once you balance your energy, once you find that temperance and that bringing in of all the energies, being discerning and being at peace with the choices you're making, there's a new emotional start coming for you. And that's emotionally how you feel about life, how you feel about yourself too. Not just what a relationship with another person, but how you're feeling about yourself. The confidence, the balance, losing the fear as well. The final card that you have here is the Ten of Wands. By the end of May, you're going to feel a different energy. The struggle, the indecision, the unknowing, the not knowing, unknowing, I don't think that's a word, not knowing is left behind. It's come to completion. So by the end of May, moving into June, you're going to be feeling very different. You're going to be feeling differently. There's a completion of difficult times. There's a completion of the indecision, the not knowing. Can I have a card, please? Moving forward. Yeah, success, abundance, really choosing your next move. Excuse me. Choosing your next move. Being strategic. Playing your cards close to your chest, but you start seeing results. And moving into June, you're going to start seeing results. There's going to be growth and results coming through for you. I really like that. Aries. I'm going to draw a card from the Divine Animal Oracle. This is the card that is going to top your totem. The chief card, the chief animal that's at the top of your totem. What is that? Oh. The lynx. Interesting card. Let me just absorb it, because there's a person under there, and the lynx at the top. Secrets. See? Secrets. Secrets. It's about you being discerning who you talk to about your ideas. Keeping some secrets. Keeping your cards close to your chest. That's going to be important. Number 2. It's very early in the piece as well. The lynx. Let me hold that up. That's just beautiful. The colours in that. You know, there's another person there. Passion. Your word is your bond. Do not gossip or entertain gossip, as all may not be as it seems. Be shrewd about who you share your confidential information with. Well, exactly. That's what we were talking about. A little mystery can be a good thing, but keeping secrets that are detrimental to others may not be. There is some news worth sharing, but be discerning. And that's what's come through for you in this reading, about being discerning, who you speak to, who you share things with. Be discerning. Then you've got Divine Abundance, my lovely Aries. I'm going to draw a card from Divine Abundance, and let's see what words of wisdom. So look up lynx. You've got some interesting animals on your totem this month. Take the time to investigate them. Take the time to see what energy is brought to you. Oh, look, you know, the tree of life is something I've just noticed. Look at the base. It's full of butterflies. Butterflies really seem to be your thing this month. Transformation, beauty. That's really important. That's really important. I've just noticed that. Probably because I've got my glasses on, I can see the detail. Okay, Divine Abundance. Can I have a card for Aries, please? Can I have a card for Aries to see? What is it? Ah, liberation. Oh gosh, gorgeous. Liberation. The dragonfly. You've got a dragonfly. Now, you know, not all these cards have got animals in them, but this is also part of your totem, the dragonfly. Dragonfly can hover, can really look at things. Liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you, and that is your transformation. That's that snake energy, that transformation from the beginning of the month where there are the doubts and fears to the end of the month where you become more discerning. You have that stronger energy coming through. Well, that's a nice reading for you, Aries. I hope that resonates for you. I wish you love, light, and many blessings for the month of May. Ease and grace, my lovely Aries. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website, and you can book a reading from there.